collaborated with a group called ABOTA, the American Board of Trial Advocates, and they are dedicated to the preservation of the Seventh Amendment and the right to civil jury trials. And they're dedicated, 100% dedicated to what my Notre Dame classmate who was here, was the past foundation president, Chris Beeman, calls JAM, Jury Appreciation Movement. The mindset kind of when you get these summons is, God, how am I going to get out of jury service? And now, once they serve and they see what a vital role they play, their mindset is, wow, what a great opportunity that was to fulfill our civic and patriotic duty.
My first thought was, how can I delay this or get out of it? But then I thought I should probably go ahead and go through.
I guess I was a little nervous because I was 20 at the time, so I was pretty young, but I was also excited because I knew that I was interested in law and interested in the legal profession, so this would have been my first time to actually see a courthouse.
I was just really fascinated with how things went and the potential of having a career in this field.
I was actually pleasantly surprised at how efficient everything was and how much they really wanted to make this a good experience for not just the jury, but for everyone who was part of the trial.
We had a really good jury. Everybody was engaged and wanted to do the right thing.
Well, I guess maybe I grew up with watching A Few Good Men too many times, but once I actually sat down in the jury box, it felt like game time, it felt really real.
This type of trial it wasn't a guilty, innocent verdict. It had to do with, did the people prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt?
That whole process was really new to me, so to be able to learn all of that was really great.
And here I am 2 years later with 1 year of law school done.
We did bond, and that's what I think helped when we were in deliberations, where we actually gave each person a voice, and we said, we have an open mind, we want to hear, what do you have to say?
It was a great experience, actually. It was a really great experience, yeah.
This is why this is so important. Without a jury system, we do not have democracy. And what I say with that is not being histrionic, that is the reality. Democracy comes to a screeching halt.
The most important people in the courtroom and the people that we're talking to from the moment they sit behind the bar are the jury. So I try a lot of cases for the tech industry out here in California. And so you see things that no one else has ever seen. And as a juror, you get to just go behind the curtain to really experiment and explore and see what the evidence shows. And I would think that if you had that opportunity, everybody should be able to do that.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I'm married to a woman who lives with great integrity. She is the kind of person that would do this without having to be goaded into it. I was the kind of person that needed to be kind of pushed, but now that I've been through it, I would definitely recommend it.
But our Seventh Amendment means nothing without the jury, because you are the ones that make it happen. You are the ones who come in with no dog in the fight and solve the problems that we bring you. Well, you do. This actually puts teeth in the Seventh Amendment. A lot of folks think that their vote doesn't count when they vote for president or political matters. In a jury, it's 12 people. Every vote counts huge. I love the system. I've made a career out of the jury system. I would have no other way.
I was so moved by my time at Courtroom H11 as a juror. I actually returned next year as an intern under Judge Kelly for a couple weeks, so I got to see many more trials within the welcoming walls of Courtroom H11 with all the decorations. That's where I truly, they really are great. It hit me later on, especially when I got to speak with the lawyers after and talk to them about why they chose to do certain things and why they made different arguments and why maybe they wanted to ask certain questions to certain witnesses and what they were trying to learn from them. I was also studying for the LSAT during all of that, so lots of things going on, lots of learning happening within the legal system. That whole process was really new to me, so to be able to learn all of that was really great. I wouldn't say it was maybe a light bulb moment, but it was a great learning process for me.
At the end, they kind of directed us that we could talk to them about whatever. They love getting feedback from jurors. So, chance presented itself, I jumped on it.
And I went up and asked, and I was like, I'm really interested in law. I really don't know much about it. Is there any advice or any recommendations you'd make to me about law school or anything about that? And as I was talking, one of the lawyers was looking around, and she looked at me, and she was like, don't go. So, now that I'm here, I'm glad that I did go, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds.
When we kind of collaborated and partnered with ABOTA, our whole goal has been to flip the script, if you will, to where the mindset is, wow, what an honor it is to serve on a jury. They came up with this, I love jury service. Jurors love it. They proudly wear them after they serve on a jury. It started out with this red dot. Guess what county that is? Orange County with you, ladies and gentlemen. That's where it started, and this is where it is today. Over 125,000 stickers in 27 states. So I'm hoping that every state will jump on board and try to create more juror appreciation events, because really that's what it's all about, the jury system, to thank them for their efforts.
We don't get fair-minded juries without you, unless people like yourselves show up in response to a jury summons. And you all did just that, and you all came back today.
Well, hi everyone, I'm Robin Smith, AKA juror number 150, I think I was. I was actually very excited, so I was happy I was available today to be able to come. And I was just up in Northern California in Humboldt County, and they just had their Juror Appreciation Week while I was up there. And so I was going, yeah, I'm going to mine when I go home to Orange County. Certainly, we all noticed Judge Glazer's command of his courtroom. He managed the courtroom very efficiently, moved the trial forward, after a jury was selected, and we really appreciated that. So thank you very much.
As an attorney who tries cases with clients who have multi-million dollars on the line, I know the importance of having a jury who pays attention, who listens to the evidence, who thinks about the entire case before they come up with a decision.
You are the most powerful people in the courtroom. You are to be applauded. So at this time, I would like for all of us, the members of ABOTA, to stand and give you, the jurors, a standing ovation for your service as jurors.
As the national president of the American Board of Trial Advocates, I am so excited about the possibility that we may be able to expand this beyond just California, beyond just this county, but across the nation.
We have 95 chapters across the United States. If we could have 95 of these, that would be absolutely excellent.
I'm really happy to see the numbers coming out of the people that are appreciating it. And ironically, they're showing up without a summons. So it's great.
I believe we've done over 400 jury trials. I can honestly tell you, every single trial, we fall in love with our jurors. I see the tide turning, where people now are actually looking forward to serving on a jury. They know they can make a difference, and universally, after they serve here, they've indicated to us that it was an honor to serve.
In this appreciation day that we've had today, it just became even more heightened, the importance of the service.
It's a really important aspect of our legal system.
I always tell people that, I serve because if I needed a jury trial, you needed a jury trial, somebody needed a jury trial, I hope there are jurors that are there to pick.
Definitely go. Your service matters and your opinion matters. And so it's a really great process, and I would recommend that everyone should want to be on a jury at some point.
I feel kind of honored that I did it now.